Tonight on the Disney Sunday Movie.
My father was a dreamer. He died in a crazy exploit.
Could you change things?
Exactly 7:30 tomorrow morning. It'll be the right opening in time.
Time.
I cannot stop you from making that flight.
You have to leave in exactly 10.5 hours.
I want you to come with me.
Peter Coyote, Huckleberry Fox, and Art Carney star in Time Flyer.
It's the ultimate form of travel.
Hello, my name is Michael Eisner, and welcome to the Disney Sunday Movie. This mystical contraption is one of the stars in tonight's movie, Time Flyer. It transports a young boy back through time to meet his grandfather, a proud and heroic flying ace. The result is an adventure that will hit you over the heart. So fasten your seatbelt and let's take off on a mystical journey. No, Mickey, you can't go. We need you here. Minnie needs you. Pluto needs you. Chip and Dale needs you. The Disney family needs you.
Wasn't that last week's knock?
We changed it, remember?
Oh. Sure you weren't followed?
Nope, not me. Hi, Henry.
Jonathan, you can't stay too long today because I'm working on something very important.
Is it something Grandpa Max invented?
Yep. It's something Max invented.
What is it?
Just something your grandfather never got a chance to build.
Can I see it? When will you show it to me?
Never mind that. I got a surprise for you. Come here, watch this. Look at this.
Wow.
It's for you. But you gotta finish it. You paint it right, and it'll be the Blue Yonder.
Lights out, sweetheart.
Just 10 more minutes.
Said that 10 minutes ago. Come on, pilot. Under the covers.
Down there some time now.
Wow.
Before I lived here, some bootlegger by the name of Finch owned the house. Used to hide all his hooch down there. The race to fly across the Atlantic. One of man's greatest challenges. A lot of men died trying, Jonathan. None gets on Coley, the best the French had. They took off from Paris on an east to west attempt. They were never heard from again.
Hey, the American Legion. You told me about that one.
I was there. Langley Field, right near here. The overloaded plane went down on the West Pond right after takeoff. The two pilots, Davis and Worcester, were killed instantly. To cross the Atlantic took more than just a good plane. Took a great man. Lucky Lindy, 21st of May, 1927. The world will never forget that day. Jonathan, come here. Max made his try just 4 days earlier. It was his biggest dream to make it across the Atlantic. He went against his instincts, took the northern route, which was thought to be the best route in those days. He took off that morning, flew into a cloud, disappeared from the face of the earth. Who knows? If he had trusted himself, flown his own course, Max's dream might have come true. But people are gonna remember the name Max Knickerbocker. I'm gonna make sure of that. I swear it.
See that he gets his medications at 6.
Where's Henry? What's wrong?
Jonathan.
What's wrong?
Too bad your grandpa didn't invent a mechanical heart. Sure would come in handy now. Want to pour me some of that? Oh, boy. Easy does it. Thank you. That's the bee's knees. You can't beat warm buttermilk. Hey, Jonathan. What if I told you I wasn't going to be around much longer?
What do you mean? Sure you are.
Listen. Max was my best friend. Greatest man I ever knew. You know, he came up with some inventions that even I thought were nuts. I never thought it'd be worth building. But when I realized how little time I had left, I had to try it. For Max.
Build what?
Max called it the Time Traveler.
You mean those blueprints I saw?
According to your grandpa's notes, I figured out that exactly 7:30 tomorrow morning, there'll be the right opening in time. Just a crack. It comes only once. If it closes before you can return, Max said a man could vanish forever. Tomorrow, Jonathan, I was going to try to go back in time. Save Max's life.
Can you really save Max?
I don't know. I was going to test the machine today. It's all set to go. Now we'll never know.
But I can help you.
No, Jonathan. That machine is untested. Anything could happen.
We'll return after these messages.
Would you put nails that look this shiny wet through this? With CoverGirl Nail Slicks, you can. Nail Slicks color always looks shiny wet, even when it's this dry.
CoverGirl Nail Slicks, color that looks wet, even when it's dry.
Now, for the first time, CoverGirl brings a soft, natural look to waterproof lashes. New lasting performance gel-based mascara for a soft look that stays beautiful morning to midnight. New lasting performance from CoverGirl.
Who on earth could put the creamy taste
of Cool Ranch flavor on a chip. New Cool Ranch flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips. Nacho cheese was just the beginning. Now, taste new Cool Ranch.
Dad, which side does Crispix cereal's the crispiest? The rice or the corn?
The corn, son.
How do you know, Dad?
Because we're from Iowa, son.
I think the rice side is the crispiest.
Hogwash.
But Crispix is supposed to be good and crispy on both sides.
Both sides are real crispy. Tasty, too. But around here, everybody knows which side's the crispiest.
The rice, definitely.
The rice.
Kellogg's Crispix is crispy times 2. Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra flavor, extra fun in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra, the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet, gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long play. Extra flavor for that extra long day. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra lasts extra long.
Tuesday, Tony and Angela share a blind date.
You?
Love is in the air.
It's a Valentine's surprise.
For once in your life, go for the cheap thrill.
You might get lucky.
Who's the boss? Then the kids plan a special anniversary gift. What a surprise!
We wanted to give you something that reflects our love for you. So,
we're leaving town.
Growing Pains, all starting at 8, 7 Central.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
Don't drink the profits. Put that back. What do you think you're doing here? Who's this kid?
I don't know, but he almost made me crash.
Hey, hey! I catch you trespassing again, I'm gonna turn you over to the cops, you hear me?
Hey, son? Would you fix that sign for me, please? The kid? The sign.
Thanks. Hey, that's quite a getup you got on there. What's the matter? You never seen a filling station before?
Not one this old.
Oh, it's just open.
Did you see that car?
I sure did.
Greenfield hasn't been built yet?
Greenfield's a swamp.
I go to school there.
You go to school in a swamp?
You're out of your mind. What in the world is going on here? And what do you want anyway?
I'm trying to find my grandfather. He lives near here.
Well, what do you want from me? Try the telephone.
Laura.
Yes, sir.
My phone? Oh, not!
That's a joke!
I'll have a quarter pounder, please.
Quarter pound of what?
A hamburger.
We don't sell hamburgers here.
This is McDonald's, isn't it?
Yeah, this is McDonald's.
I thought you specialized in hamburgers.
A joint that specializes just in hamburgers. You'd have to sell 1 billion of them. Now look, Sonny, the only thing I got here that you can eat right now is chewing gum.
Okay. Can I have sugar-free?
Say again?
I said, can I have sugar-free?
You're lucky to be getting the gum. Well, why should I give you sugar-free?
Why not?
Why should I?
I've got money.
Well, if you got money, why are you asking for sugar-free?
What's the commotion? Hello, son.
You're not going to believe this, kid. Now, go ahead, ask her.
He gave me gum, and I asked for sugar-free. I've got money.
Well, if you've got money, why are you asking for sugar-free?
That's what I've been trying to figure out.
No, I want gum with no sugar.
Gum with no sugar? That's a laugh. Run along, Sonny.
Gum with no sugar. They're for fat people. Ha! What a great idea.
Library kid.
Do you know Max Knickerbocker?
Who?
He flies planes. Max Knickerbocker. I thought everyone knew him.
Never heard of the guy. Now, if you ain't buying nothing, beat it.
I'll have that one, and one of these. Oh, and this newspaper, too.
As long as you got the dough.
Is $1 enough?
It ought to be. That comes to a grand total of 17 cents. You ain't from around here, are you?
No, I'm kind of new here.
Hey, kid, I do know someone out at the Stone Mill Farm who fools around with airplanes. Maybe he knows this guy you're looking for.
Really? How do you get there?
Straight out this road, just a few miles. Can't miss it.
Thanks. Max? Are you all right?
I'll be darned. The thing flew. I gotta work on that landing, though. Oh.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine.
Over to your left, there's a branch under your other foot.
Ah, yeah, thanks. I got it now. Oh! I gotta do something about that tree, too.
Are you sure you're okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. My name's Max Knickerbocker. Who are you?
Jonathan Knicks.
How about that? Almost the same last name as mine. You, from around here?
Well, yeah, well, not exactly from around here.
Yeah? Where are you from, exactly?
Well,
You one of those boys from the Plainfield Orphanage? I know most of those kids, but I've never seen you before. That's okay. That'll be your secret. You don't have to tell me. Well, Mr. Knicks, what can I do to repay your expert assistance and get me out of my precarious situation there? How about a big breakfast?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. French toast, bacon, lots of syrup, okay? Have you ever been around here before?
No.
Well, anyway, let's go. I'm starved.
What about that?
Well, it's as good a place for it as any.
I still can't figure out how it got in here. Both doors were locked. This is extremely weird.
Hey, Finch.
Yeah.
Look at the date on this.
Where'd you get this?
Kid came to the newsstand yesterday, and he paid for some candy with it.
A kid? What does this kid look like?
11 years old, brown hair. He was dressed funny.
Yeah, I think I saw him out by my landing strip yesterday. Wilson almost came down right on top of it.
This gotta be a phony.
Yeah, if that's counterfeit, I want to shake the hands of the engraver and go right into business with him. No, that's the real McCoy, all right. And this is no ordinary machine. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Those gauges, these gears, that bill, they've all got one thing in common. Time. And I ain't talking no clock. We may have just stumbled onto the find of the century.
I think I lost you.
Yeah, I can't believe it myself, but if this thing is what I think it is, why, we'd know the results of horse races, fights, anything before it happened. Do you know what kind of dough I'm talking about?
That's impossible.
Oh. Now look, it's got a keyhole. That means there's got to be a key. And we know who's got it.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue after these messages.
Hello, Deli. Now, the deli tastes you love.
Hello, Deli.
Are also in new Oscar Mayer Select Slices.
Oscar Mayer put deli taste where it belongs.
9 all-time deli favorites, including pastrami, Italian-style beef, corned beef, and more. New Oscar Mayer Select Slices for deli taste a whole new way.
Deli taste is here today. Deli taste the whole new way.
Deli will never be the same again.
Guess who's in town a little early this year with his cream eggs from Cadbury. They've got a shell of pure, thick Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate and a sweet, creamy yellow yolk surrounded by delicious white filling. They're here now, and they'll make you feel as if spring is just around the corner. But when Easter's gone, so are Cadbury's cream eggs.
Power. That's what I practice for. Power. And afterward, I want all the power I can get in my antiperspirant. Speed Stick.
Now, Speed Stick is improved with the most powerful wetness fighter you can buy. Nothing, but nothing fights wetness better.
The Wide Stick. Man-sized protection. Saves a lot of strokes. Helps keep you drier and odor-free all day.
Now it's the most powerful you can buy. New improved Speed Stick antiperspirant.
By Bennett. I love real cheeses. All melted so tasty on nachos, it's cheese. Or topping a tangy tostada, it's cheese. I love real cheeses. So good baked in queso relleno, it's cheese. And sprinkled on huevos rancheros, it's cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Monday, the judge will give anything to see his brother again.
It's gonna cost you 200 grand.
Well, almost anything. Hardcastle and McCormick.
Now you're cooking?
Now, back to our story.
Well, my wife is still asleep. So I get hers.
Now, that was an act of genius.
Someone actually invented French toast. Why didn't I think of that?
My dad never cooks. He's too busy.
Why not? What's he too busy doing?
He works for the president.
Really? He works for Coolidge?
Who?
Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge, the president.
All right, President Coolidge.
I'll be right back.
Well, Sergeant Leary, have I been a menace to the public again?
I'm looking for someone.
Good guy or bad?
The kid. I hear he's looking for you.
What would a kid be looking for me for? What'd he do?
I ask the questions. You hiding the kid? Knickerbocker, I want to nail you one of these days. Me and Finch don't take kindly to you telling these pilots not to fly for us.
I'd tell any pilots to stay away from your rackets, Leary.
If you're hiding that kid, I'm going to get you for harboring a felon.
Felon, huh? He sounds dangerous. I'll keep my eyes open.
You do that.
Boy, from the way you polished off 6 pieces of French toast, a guy could get the impression you hadn't eaten in a couple days. It's none of my business, but that was the cops looking for you. I didn't tell them anything. You don't seem like the criminal type to me. Look, if you need a place to stay for a couple days, you're welcome to stay here.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I got work to do over at my shop, so you play around outside, okay?
Are you working on your plane?
How do you know I have a plane?
That thing flew this morning.
Oh, that was my gyrocopter. No, I'm going to leave that leg. You interested in stuff like that?
Yeah.
Come on, if we get out of here soon enough, we'll get out of doing the dishes.
I heard that.
Jonathan, I want you to meet my wife, Helen. Helen, this is Jonathan. And if it's okay, he's going to spend a couple days with us.
Pleased to meet you.
Jonathan, I want you to meet our baby. I say it's going to be a boy.
It is.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, Doctor. Now that you've met the entire family, it's really bad form to ask a guest to do dishes.
Go on.
Max. Who is Jonathan? Is he another boy from Plainfield?
Oh, I don't know about this one. I think he's all right, though. I think he just needs a place to think for a couple days. What do you say?
What do I always say?
You always say, Max, you're a pain in the neck. But I loves you. Thanks. What about his clothes? We still got something upstairs that he could wear?
In the trunk.
This is where Helen stored my clothes from when I was a kid. I can't believe they dressed you like that. Those are the brightest colored clothes I've ever seen.
My mom washes with liquid blue shimmer.
Yeah.
What's this?
That's the smallest radio in the world. That's a present for Helen after the baby's born.
Wow, it's so cool. So little.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Radio technology is just advancing so rapidly. What are you doing?
I'm trying to turn it on.
It's a snuff box.
What's that?
That's the radio.
That's the radio? It's gigantic.
There's no smaller radio made.
How do you take it to the beach?
Who takes a radio to the beach?
Everyone will one of these days.
I got a Japanese friend says the same thing. Come on, I want to get you dressed. Here. Try these. What's wrong?
They're so small.
They're perfect. I used to wear them when I was little.
You must have been pretty little.
Look at this. These are 3 mint gold coins from the Civil War that I got from my grandfather. I've been saving them to give to my grandson. There you go. Okay, follow me if you can. Cooling system I'm working on for aircraft engines. Uses a liquid that doesn't freeze or boil.
What's this?
It's my gyro directional indicator. That is going to revolutionize air navigation. I just put one in my plane.
What's this?
That is a flying automobile. In 20 years, every family is going to have one of them. What do you think?
I don't know about that.
Oh, a skeptic, huh? Come here. Take a look at this. I'd take a guess. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
It's the ultimate form of travel. Have you ever thought of traveling through time, Jonathan? Going forward or backwards to any date?
Well, actually...
It's just a theory, I know. I mean, some of the things are not even invented yet, but I believe it would be possible.
If you could go back in time, could you change things?
I've thought about that more than you could know. It could be great. But if you change something in the past, it changes the present. And it could be good or it could be bad. No one knows. You're an unusual boy. Do you really understand all this?
Yes.
I'm going to show you something. You're about to see something few men have ever seen. Want to sit in her?
Can I?
Yeah. Up here. make a heck of a pilot.
As good as you?
Better.
How do you steer?
See that stick there? Pull it back, you go up. Push the pedals, you go side to side. She'll steer herself. There's nothing like her. I quit my job delivering the airmail so my partner and I could go in the flying business, and we built the Blue Yonder from scratch. And now I'm going to take her across the Atlantic. Does that sound crazy?
No.
It does to me sometime, but I got to do it. I got to make it across.
Who's the new pilot?
My replacement. Come say hello. I was just talking about you.
You were an ace in the Great War, am I right? What's your name?
Jonathan.
Well, put her there, Jonathan. Ever have warm buttermilk? It's a bee's knees.
Henry?
Doesn't miss a thing, does he?
Jonathan helped me out of a rather embarrassing landing this morning.
Uh-huh. Well, we still ought to put a bit more weight in before you take the Yonder up for the load test.
Well, hop in, Coog. I knew you'd come in handy for something.
You couldn't get me up in one of these things for all the free buttermilk in the world. There's got to be something we can throw in.
Jonathan, have you ever flown before?
Once in a 747.
What's that?
Well, I mean, never in one of these before.
Well,
That's the best reason to try it.
Oh, got nothing to worry about. Max is a great pilot.
I know. Someone told me that before.
We'll continue after these messages.
These mothers said they wouldn't switch from regular waist diapers.
I'm happy with my brand.
But then they tried super absorbency Pampers.
Now I'm going to switch over to Pampers.
They're all switching because Pampers Blue Waist Shield keeps babies drier.
The Blue Waist Shield makes the biggest difference in the world.
It stops leaks up top like no regular waist diaper can.
Blue Shield helps keep wetness from the baby.
They keep them drier. Dry babies are happy babies.
So switch to Blue Waist Shield Pampers because drier babies are happier babies.
Hamburgers are like trains. At some places, the hamburger makes several stops. First in a box, then under the heat lamp, and finally in the holding bin. That's the local hamburger. At Wendy's, your hamburger goes straight to you while it's fresh. So why take the local hamburger when you can get a Wendy's Express?
You know where to get all these steaming, hot-stuffed baked potatoes. You get them at Wendy's.
So soft towel. Sweet smelling sheets. No cling to most anything. Bounce for clothes you can't wait to jump into. Come on in. Feel the touch. You are the one. You feel so good around me. Bounce for clothes you can't wait to jump into.
We asked people who don't like sugarless gum to try our gum. They didn't know it was new Trident.
It's very soft. It has a very good flavor. This gum's great.
Then we told them it was new Trident.
I'm surprised this is a sugarless gum.
Now Trident's softer, with even longer lasting flavor.
I would chew this gum instead of a sugar gum because it tastes very, very good and it doesn't lose its flavor.
The great new taste that'll win you over to sugarless gum.
Taste new Trident.
Wednesday, when American intelligence is infiltrated.
He's dead.
When the enemy is one of us.
I need someone that I can trust to stay on top of it.
When everyone is under suspicion.
I'm working on that, guys.
Count on MacGyver.
Wednesday. Fantastic Furniture's big President's Birthday sale continues. Already hundreds of people have saved on furniture buys at Fantastic. People like this.
I consider myself a money saver by buying at the Money Saver store.
You can save, too, on 7-piece living room groups, now just $5.99, or a 5-piece dining group, only $3.49. Join the hundreds of people saving money now during Fantastic Furniture's big President's Birthday Sale.
Come see the Money Saver. You'll save with all power.
1 year ago, Smith slashed everyday fresh meat prices. And for the last 12 months, no one has been lower. So we're celebrating with the second big week of our spectacular meat sale. You'll find specials like Smith's Premium Beef T-Bone Steak, now just $2.19 a pound. Smith's Premium Beef Boneless Top Sirloin Steak, $1.78 a pound. And Tender Ground Beef Any Size Pack, 89 cents a pound. After one big year, we're the only major supermarket still holding everyday fresh meat prices down.
We are the one.
Hi, I'm Jan Laverty-Jones for Fletcher Jones Toyota. You know, some people in my family think a woman can't sell trucks. Well, you know what I have to say to them? Toyota trucks sell themselves. And especially if you come to Fletcher Jones Toyota, because believe me, nobody's cheaper than Fletcher Jones. For example, you can buy a brand new Toyota truck for as low as $59.95 with payments of only $118 a month. Or you can buy a brand new Toyota 4x4 for as low as $79.95 with payments of only $156 a month. Come see us.
The rise in elderly suicides at 11.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday movie.
Hey, you're wearing my lucky scarf.
Now remember, she's going to be a bit sluggish on takeoff. She's carrying close to 80% maximum weight. Now when you get her up, circle around and bring her right back in. I want to check the struts for stress. Buckle that belt. Mixture rich?
Mixture rich.
Throttle crack?
Throttle crack.
Mags off?
Mags off.
Contact.
Contact. like a bird, isn't it?
Especially when it's upside down. I thought I was going to fall out or something.
You do that all the time.
That was the last flight test. We recheck the engine. If the tailwind's good.
Paris on the 18th.
Helen, our son's going to be proud of his father.
I just want him to have a father.
Why do you have to go in 2 days?
Because there are lots of pilots trying to make it first. When the tailwind's right, I gotta fly.
What if someone makes it before you? Will you still go?
And not much point if it's already been done.
Please, just wait until after the 20th. You've got to.
The 20th, why?
Because that's when...
Excuse me. Jonathan, don't you think it's time you told me what you've been holding back? I can understand. I went through a lot as a kid.
Not what I've been through. You'd never believe me.
Won't you give me a chance? I can understand a lot of things most people wouldn't.
What if I were to tell you that I was your grandson?
Jonathan.
Knicks was shortened from Knickerbocker. My dad, your son, changed it before he got married. I came in your time traveler. Henry built it.
Jonathan, those plans I showed you, they were just that. They were plans. It wouldn't be possible for years, for decades, to consider...
Remember when I asked you if it was possible to go back in time and change things?
Yes.
Well, I came back to stop you from making that flight.
Jonathan.
I can prove it to you. I can show you the time machine.
You find it in my basement.
Jonathan, we can't go in there.
We have to. Come on.
Jonathan.
Come on.
Jonathan.
Through this window.
We'll talk about this when we get home, Jonathan.
You don't believe me.
I believe that time travel could be possible, but I don't know that you came from the future.
But it's true. The machine really works.
The machine hasn't been built yet.
Yes, it has. Here's the key. Don't you recognize it?
That's not proof, Jonathan. I'd like to believe you. I really would, but...
Don't make the flight, please.
Why do you keep telling me to wait until after the 20th?
The Spirit of St. Louis is going to make it to Paris by then.
It's Charlie Lindbergh's plane.
Just wait, you'll see.
When the wind's right, I've got to go. Now look, here's something that'll cheer you up. You come out to Langley Field with us tomorrow. There's 2 pilots out there that are going to take off to Paris. They don't have the tailwind, so they're going to have to turn back, but they have a beautiful plane called the American Legion.
The American Legion?
Yeah.
It's going to crash.
Jonathan, don't you think that's a bit much?
In a pond. Both pilots are going to die.
That's impossible, Jonathan. The only pond's on the other side of the landing field.
But it's already happened.
It's getting late. Let's go.
What now?
Tragic accident has occurred at Langley Field. The Tempest crossed the Atlantic. Moments after takeoff, the overloaded American Legion crashed in the West Pond. Captain Davis and Worcester are dead.
He's here. Who? That kid.
Where?
Over by the Knickerbocker guy. Come on.
You're coming with me, kid.
Hold on, Leary. What's the charge?
Stay out of this. This kid's passing counterfeit bills.
What? The sergeant has a phony bill he used trying to pay for some food. Get after him.
All right now, kid.
You're in big trouble now, kid. Real big trouble.
Larry! You're up to something.
You get away from my prison, I want to run you in.
Come on, Mac, come on.
Let's go.
Get back, huh?
We'll return after these messages.
If you're confident up north, raise your hand. If you're confident in Dixie, raise your hand. If you're sure from east to west, sure is one you love the best, raise your hand if you're sure.
From the bleachers to the Met, Sure goes on feeling dry, not wet, and helps keep you feeling dry and confident all day, anywhere.
Confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Whether you want performance or style, you can find it and more in America's best-selling mid-size car, Celebrity. Move into more. Move into Chevrolet Celebrity. Drive today's Chevy, live today's Chevy. Celebrity. Chevy announces 7.9% financing on new Chevy Cavaliers, Novas, and four-cylinder Celebrities. Save up to $1,340 on Chevy Celebrity, $1,210 on Chevy Nova, $1,260 on Cavalier. See your Chevy dealer.
I've known Sears catalog since I was a kid. It's changed a lot. Now it has designer clothes. But you still get your money back if you're not satisfied. And it still has everything, from craftsman tools to clothes for this guy. Fact is, Sears catalog's been around for 100 years. It has what people want.
I'll trade you.
If you haven't seen one lately, go to Sears. Get the catalog. It's the only one you'll need.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Read any good microwave popcorns lately? Now this one says, it's normal for 1 to 3 tablespoons of kernels to remain unpopped. And this one is only recommended for certain wattage microwaves. Now this one is new Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. Pop Secret works in all microwaves, and it pops better. It's lighter, fluffier. The next time you want to curl up with a good microwave popcorn, make it Pop Secret. The secret to better microwave popcorn.
Disneyland is your land. It lives because of you. Good morning. Time we stay. Welcome back. It always feels brand new. And every great attraction is a thrill that never ends. Yes, Disneyland is your land. When you want to be with friends, Disneyland is your land. Come live it again.
We now return to the Disney Sunday movie.
Okay, kid, let's go through it again for Mr. Finch. He's decided to help you if he can.
But I told you the truth. You've got to believe me.
He says he came here in a time machine to stop Max Knickerbocker from flying tomorrow. And he says Max Knickerbocker is his grandfather. And I'm your fairy godmother, kid. Now tell me the truth.
I believe you, kid.
Really?
Sure, we just need some proof. I mean, after all, some people have no imagination, huh?
But I told you the truth. I don't know where the time machine is.
Well, we'll help you find it, huh? Now, what does it look like? You know, I mean, is it all one piece or what?
What do you mean?
Well, I just thought it might have a, you know, a crank like you start a car with, or a key. See, now, if we can find that part of it, we may be able to find the whole thing.
If there was, I'd have it, wouldn't I?
All right. Have it your own way, kid. But if you think the furniture here is unattractive, wait till you get to the reformatory.
Henry told me about the crash. Max, I'm afraid. I don't want to be left alone.
We're here. Hey, kid, you have a time machine?
What?
Well, so does Leary and the other guy. I heard them talking before you came in.
Did they say where it was?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, everything's set for tomorrow. Plane's looking real fine.
He knew it would happen.
Who knew what would happen?
Jonathan knew that plane was going to crash.
Max, a lot of people said they might crash.
In the West Pond, Henry, you know what the odds against that are?
Max, well, you're not thinking about taking this route. We decided on the northern course. Now, this is shorter, sure. We don't have a chance to ditch.
Maybe I shouldn't make this trip at all.
What are you talking about?
I mean, maybe I'm following the wrong dream. Maybe the right dream walked out that door.
Max, you're talking like you already crashed. Now, you'll feel different in the morning. Get some sleep. All right, check the levels one more time.
Jonathan, are you in there?
Max, you came. Did you find the key?
I checked it against my plans.
Now, do you believe me?
Well, it could be coincidence, but, I don't think so.
Max, I know where the machine is. They hid it in the basement. The policeman did. He knows all about it.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Watch this stuff. Get around the corner.
Gotta be here somewhere. I wondered how they would do that.
Jonathan, we did it. We conquered time. A man could meet his own grandson. There's so much I want to know about you. Does my son really work for the president?
Yeah, he helps him out all the time.
What's he like?
Dad's really great and everything, but he's different than you.
Oh, I think I understand. Well, I mean, are things at all the same in your time? Are you happy?
Yeah, but I missed you. Please don't fly tomorrow, Max.
Is that what you came back to tell me?
Lindbergh was first. You took the northern route. You didn't make it.
For longer than I can remember, I've dreamed of only one thing. To be the first person to make it across the Atlantic in a plane. You came here for a reason, Jonathan. I won't let you down. I promise. Jonathan, you've got to go back in the morning. You have to leave in exactly 10.5 hours when this counter reaches 0. No sooner and no later.
I want you to come with me.
I know you do. Okay, we've got a lot to do. We've got to put everything back just the way it was. And then we'll talk about what it's like to travel through time.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue after these messages.
Listen to the beat, the early morning breakfast beats and eat cream of wheat. Hot cereal, out of bed, on your feet, and let's get on the Friday. Mix and eat cream of wheat. Hot cereal, mix and eat cream of wheat. Hot cereal.
New improved Mix and Eat. It's smoother, it's creamier, it's delicious.
Nabisco.
Hershey Bar, one of the old-time greats. When you want pure milk chocolate with or without almonds, nothing but a Hershey Bar will do. One of the old-time greats.
Feels so good, coming down, down. Feels so right, light and bright. Seven up, flashing on the fun, pouring cool
a sports update brought to you by Volkswagen. Now from ABC News in New York, Al Tropoli.
Good evening. America's new tennis star, Brad Gilbert, won the National Indoor Championship today. Gilbert, who has upset John McEnroe and Jimmy Connors in the past month, handled Sweden's Stefan Edberg in Memphis. In boxing, Marvin Johnson won the vacated light heavyweight title, and Alexis Arguello took a giant step on the comeback trail, rocking Billy Costello in Reno. Now this.
What's the best thing about going to a Volkswagen dealer? Buying a new GTI and getting back up to a year's interest on your car loan? The drive home.
Basketball's best met in the All-Star Showcase, and Isaiah Thomas scored 30 points, leading the East and earning the MVP trophy. In the college game, fourth-ranked Duke behind Mark Allery conquered number 2 Georgia Tech. We'll have more later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
We're so upset at Herb for not coming to Burger King, we're offering a special deal on burgers to everybody but Herb. Just say,
I'm not Herb.
I'm not Herb. And get a regular burger for 39 cents or a cheeseburger for 49 cents.
I'm not Herb. I'm not Herb.
I'm not Herb. And what if your name happens to be Herb? Just say,
I'm not the Herb you're looking for.
That's a burger for just 39 cents, cheeseburger for 49 cents. Just for saying...
Behind Fletcher Jones Chevrolet is the largest and best equipped service facility in Las Vegas, where customer satisfaction is our #1 goal. To meet this goal, we have the most advanced and up-to-date equipment available to keep your car or truck running great. Our technicians are continuously trained and certified by Chevrolet to keep up with the changes in today's technologically advanced automobiles. We try hard, but if you're ever dissatisfied, you can call me personally at 870-9444. Fletcher Jones Chevrolet Service, a commitment to customer satisfaction.
Marilyn Klinghoffer dies of cancer. The story at 11.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
I woke up, you weren't there.
Destiny is a strange thing. How some people have such a stronger sense of purpose than others. I suppose you'd be a lot happier sometimes if my sense of purpose was a little less strong.
You are who you are, Max. That's why I love you.
I'm gonna make it, Helen. You know I would never leave you and the baby if I didn't believe that. I love you, Helen.
Max, I love you too.
All right, Cyril, rise and shine. Up and at 'em. Come on, kid, shake a leg. Get out of bed. Oh, no.
Max? Is anybody here?
My dearest Jonathan, remember, always look to the sky for your dreams. For someone very special has shown me that they can come true. Your loving grandfather, Max.
Hey. Hey. Look at this.
This is burned just like the cell window.
Then he had to be here.
If he was here, why didn't he just get the machine and go?
Knickerbocker, that's why. The kid said something about stopping him from flying today. Come on.
He should have been here 15 minutes ago. Who? The Norfolk Gazette. What? I told him to send a reporter over. You want this to be official, don't you?
Hey, look out, kid!
You the man from the Gazette?
Yes, sir. Virgil Dooley's the name.
How long you been a reporter?
Just about 20 minutes, sir. I used to be in delivery.
Contact!
Contact!
I can.
There's some reports of storms up here by Newfoundland, but I don't think there'll be a problem.
I'm taking my route, Henry.
What?
I'm following my instincts, like I should have before.
Before? Before what?
I'll cable you from Paris.
There he is. Stop! I'll get you! Hey, stop! Come back here, kid!
So, I finally found your supply. Hey, Finch?
We'll continue after these messages.
Get your ski shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff, pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. It juices soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Sometime soon, this man could walk into your life and make you a millionaire. This man is Herb. Now that Herb loves the Whopper, he's visiting a Burger King in every state. The first person to spot Herb in each restaurant wins $5,000, and everybody there gets a chance at $1 million.
I did it. I found Herb, and I won $5,000.
Oh, and a chance at $1 million, too. Spot Herb at your Burger King.
Gary Saratsky found me. You could be next.
Introducing new chili cheese Fritos brand. Spicy with chili, rich with cheese flavor, and a great corn taste and crunch of Fritos brand.
Hey, you know what we like, huh?
That's right. Now we just gotta hear it from the expert.
No expert, Chili Man, come on! All right, Chili Man, how does this work for you, huh?
Give us the word, huh? Come on, come on. Word!
New chili cheese Fritos. If you're a snacker, it's gotta be Fritos brand.
I drink milk for the same reason I exercise. Together, they help keep the pounds off, keep this body lean, fit. Milk gives me a lot of nutrition, protein, riboflavin, calcium, and a lot more. Every day, milk helps me get through my workout, and it's my reward. Milk, it does a body good.
The future of Haiti. ABC's Jim Wooten examines how these impoverished people will survive on their own. Monday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Now, back to our story.
you too.
I know.
I tried to stop him. I did. He had to go. He said he had to follow his dreams. I didn't save him.
Jonathan, you did something much more. You follow your own dreams now. You'll see.
What are you doing in here? You had to leave.
Henry.
Come on.
Goodbye, Jonathan.
Nothing ever changes. Hey, you're up early. Today's the last day for tryouts, right? Go get 'em.
Okay, who's up next? Let's go!
Hey, Nick! Get the ball, will ya? Did it. He made it across. Max made it across. He did it. Max crossed the Atlantic. He did it. Max did it. Max crossed the Atlantic. He did it. He did it. Yeah, you did it, Grandpa. You did it.
Hey, kid! You gotta try out. You gotta hustle. Come on!
We'll come back after these messages.
In this world, it's little things that keep two people apart.
My flight leaves at 8:30. I wish you'd come with me.
You know we've been through this before.
Fortunately, something always seems to bring them together, which is why there's Dentine. You see, not even mouthwash can freshen your breath better than when you're chewing Dentine.
When the whole wide world for you narrows down to just you. Wash your breath with Dentine.
What's that?
Oatmeal, it's good for you.
Well, Ma, if you don't mind, I'd rather have my Rice Krispies.
Oh? They didn't teach you about vitamins in medical school?
Ma.
You were absent when they talked about nourishing foods like good old-fashioned oatmeal.
Mother, Kellogg's Rice Krispies is higher in iron and 8 very nourishing vitamins than your oatmeal.
Well, Mr. Doctor, is that a fact?
Yes. But if you prefer a second opinion...
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
Oh,
Musty odors. We need Arm & Hammer Maximum Strength Carpet Deodorizer. More odor-destroying ingredient than these combined. And while those sit on top, Arm & Hammer Carpet Deodorizer penetrates, destroys deep down odors.
The whole room's fresh.
They work better, cost less.
You put the Arm & Hammer baking soda in the freezer.
It's not a mistake, Harry. One box to absorb freezer odors and a fresh box to absorb refrigerator odors.
Fresh in the fridge and freezer with Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda.
What do you know about cranberries?
I know I like ocean spray.
What do you know about cran apples?
Apple juice was never like this.
Good for you, tastes so good too. Cran apple.
The unique cranberry has essential things your body needs. So does Cran Apple, the good-for-you cranberry apple drink.
Better taste it, fresh from flavor. Cranberry drinks.
It's good for you, America, from Ocean Spray.
Carl Weathers is Fortune Dane. He's more than a man.
You fight only to save your life and protect the honor of your family name.
He's an adventure. Fortune Dane, premiering Saturday.
On the next Disney Sunday movie, a double feature.
I'm sure. Just looks sneaky.
He's a karate whiz, fighting to move in with a tough cop.
You're under arrest for bothering a policeman.
You had your handcuffs in your refrigerator.
In The Last Electric Night. Then, two fathers and one bachelor try their hands at motherhood.
Get your oatmeal here.
It's a trying time for everyone involved.
You'll love it.
I hate this.
2.5 dads.
May God have mercy on our souls.
What would you do if your teenage daughter told you she was pregnant? This is David Hartman. Next week, we'll look at sex education in our country. Is sex education failing our children? Next week on Good Morning America.
Tuesday, Jonathan plays Cupid on Valentine's Day, and his target's none other than Tony and Angela on Who's the Boss. Then the kids turn their parents' wedding anniversary from a dud into a dandy affair on Growing Pains. Stay tuned now for Harem, the Sunday movie, next.